Today we are making a super easy, super delicious little snicky snack recipe. This can be used as a snicky snack or a dessert, whichever your heart desires. So I am going to be using a pineapple, but you can use any kind of fruit or berry that you want. Switch it up. What we're doing is an easy fruit sorbet, so you will need a blender or food processor. I never personally used my food processor, but I have this handy dandy Ninja blender, and it's really good. Not sponsored. Really good when it comes to like chopping up ice or frozen fruit. So you do need something that's going to be able to really break through ice or frozen berries. As always, if you're new here, welcome. Please hit that red button that says subscribe down at the bottom, because we are trying to build our channel and every little subscriber counts, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. I am trying to build a healthy and positive community with, fun little recipes where we can all share, talk about, yeah. So go ahead and do that. If you've been here before and you still haven't hit subscribe, please do so. It's right there. Right there. I'll wait. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First off, we are going to chop up our fruit. I also thought about using watermelon with this. I bet that'd be scrumptious. I have not tried it yet. And if you have a little bit of a plant-based or nut-based milk, keep that on hand. We might add just a dash, but otherwise, let's go ahead and chop up our fruit. If you have berries, wash them off. You're done. You're done. Go ahead and pop those suckers in the freezer. If you don't, and you're like me, and you need to actually trim the fruit, stick around. We're going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and slice up our pineapple. Make sure that you have a freezer-safe bowl available. And I really hope my pineapple's ripe enough. And just have a trash can nearby so that you can dispose of the parts we're not using. First, I cut off the top and the bottom of mine. Yeah. And then I set mine upright. Now, if you have a core, that's even better. But then I just go around mine and trim all four sides. Yes, I know it's a circle. You're kind of making up four sides here, guys. Okay. Get these out of my way. And then you're just going to clean it up. And this is just how I cut my pineapples. If you do something different, we're just trying to get them into chunks here. So whatever you do, do you, boo. As long as you stay safe. And then once you're done with that, we are going to take our delicious pineapple chunks, and we're just going to pop those right into the freezer for just a couple of hours. So now we have our beautiful frozen pineapple, and we are just going to plop that into our blender here. Make sure my bowl's pretty full, so I'm gonna be really careful with this, y'all. Really careful with this, so that it doesn't absolutely spill everywhere. Whoop, like that. Luckily, I washed my counters. Okay, now I'm going to start without adding any almond milk, but you can go ahead and add a little bit. And while this is blending, I'm gonna mute y'all You're welcome. That's for your benefit. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'll get back with you. Let's see what we got. Now your texture might be just a little bit soft, and that's okay. We're gonna pop it back into the freezer, so it's going to set a little bit more. Hopefully my bowl's big enough, you guys. Whoop, yep. Just make sure you get it all out of there. So yummy. And as you can see, I didn't need to use any almond milk, so I mean, you can if you want to. It doesn't really matter. And we're just going to let this set up for a couple more hours. And this, you guys, is our beautiful pineapple sorbet. Now, what I would suggest, I just pulled this out of the freezer. I would suggest that you leave it in there, that you allow it to de-thaw for a little bit, because as you can see, but if we move down here and get past the top where it's really still frozen, you're gonna have this nice texture, okay? So I don't know about you, I'm going to give it a little bit of a try. But yeah, take it out and let it thaw for just a few minutes, maybe only even 5 minutes. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I like pineapple because it's such a strong flavor. Something else that I think would be really good is if you did like strawberry. But I definitely want to try the watermelon. And this is just such a great, like, sweet tooth satisfier, but literally just made this with pineapple, right? So super healthy, super nutritious, and it'll satisfy that need to have something sweet. It'll satisfy that need to have something. Sometimes I crave something specifically like cold, so this satisfies all of that, but it's clean ingredients, it's fresh ingredients, super easy, super cheap, so it's the perfect alternative to something like a processed ice cream or even a processed sorbet. You guys, I really want to thank you again for joining me for another Cooking with Bougie segment in my kitchen. I appreciate all of your guys' support, so if you would tap that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to check out all of the links in the description box. I always want to say subscription box. I don't know why. We have something really, really exciting that's coming up for the month of July. And, you know, the more supporters that I can get, the more that we can do really, really cool things like this and blow this up into something that's more than just one meal a week. We can make it your entire week, but I've got to get some support backing me up for me to be able to do that. So again, hit subscribe, thumbs up, and make sure to share this video. This is great information. These are great recipes. This is great to up your nutrition. Sorry, I keep looking at my door. It's right there. Yeah, it's just great to implement, whether it's for weight loss, it's for trying just to improve your overall health, it's to try to eat less processed foods, eat out less. There's a lot of benefits to meal prepping, and if you haven't checked those out, there's actually a blog article up on my website, which is faithingenellis.com. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your week.